How's it going, fam?
So,
How was that? Was it fun? Avery Jane. Avery Jane, what are you doing in the sun? You're tanning. Are you tanning with Daddy? Yeah. I guess I'll live. I got really grossed out when I tried the first margarita, by the way. And I just figured out why.
tequila.
Avery?
My last and way too recent experience with margaritas is not a positive one in total.
Not true.
Oh, I was gonna ask you.
You really liked them. You just had too many of them and didn't enjoy the after effects.
It looks so boring, she says. Is that what you think? It looks boring?
No, fine.
I don't know. It kind of looks like a scary library. I'm glad I reminded them.
I like getting older.
How old is Daddy?
37!
Do you like how one knew and the other was like waiting?
Thank you. Yesterday's escape room was fun.
Oh, by the way, Dina, will you send that photo of the...
So I promise to follow park rules
I promise to follow park rules
and leave the park better than I found it.
and leave the park better than I found it.
It's a peanut butter mousse with the Oreo crust. By far one of the best desserts we've ever had, huh, Daddy?
Moonshine grill and all.
Yep. What you think, Olivia?
I think it's pretty good. Oh, Avery! Avery, Avery, back up! Who thinks they can make it right?
Out there taking the kids somewhere else.
Not all mothers want to be by themselves on Mother's Day.
I know, you're talking about your new mothers. They don't count. Those are still babies.
My Mother's Day present. It's a 3-hour, 40-minute drive home. And I will be doing it alone. Also, I decided to stay in Austin and camp out anyway, so they gotta go to school. It's pretty cool. There's a path. This is the lower falls. Stuff like this. I can't figure out if I feel safe because of this. You know what I'm saying? Am I safe or is this gonna fall at any time? That's the real question. I guess they felt safe. Old Baldy, 500 years old. I'm looking at this tree like, what? No, it's that tree. The man, the myth, the legend. Old Baldy the cypress. Pedernales is under construction and they have been for 2 years, so their campground is closed. You can currently do primitive camping, which is about a 2-mile hike. And I said, oh, can I pay for that and sleep in the car? And he said, no. I mean, depending on your setup, you might be able to do that anyway, but I wasn't going to do it, especially since I had a backup plan of going to Fredericksburg. But he mentioned that Blanco State Park is very close, and it is. It's about 30 minutes away. So I've never been to Blanco State Park, so that kind of sounds perfect actually, because I'm gonna go over there and get a campsite at Blanco State Park. They only have shelters available. So I'm just gonna go check those out. This place is tiny. Don't know how this happened. This is 42 is the one she suggested. I don't want to sleep in that. So I would pay $30 basically to camp like right here in a parking lot. Yes, Anna. Hold on each other tight. Be my. So I had to pay for a powered site, which is fine. It was $60, which is offensive. But I will be using the power and keeping my doors open as much as possible. So I've got a couple of fans. Boom. They're USB rechargeable. They're supposed to have hooks, but this one, the hook is missing. I assume I shut the door on it at one point or another. These also have lights on them, so they can be lights or fans. However, this one doesn't have a hook. This one does have a hook. So we're gonna try and hang it from somewhere so that we can get some good airflow this evening. I put up my window shades, not because I specifically need privacy, but just because it'll be nice to have the lights blocked out. I also have an eye mask and earplugs that I use. so we'll see how that goes. So again, this one is the one with the, I'm just going to turn the fan on over here. I have power, kind of like cell phone charging power. It's also powering the fridge. My Blue Eddy was at like 96% when I left Austin today. I tried to charge it on the drive. I'm not sure how well that worked because it is currently at 64%. I did have the freezer on for a little bit to get my step 2s nice and cold. Spent the morning with my babies and spending the evening by myself, so life is pretty good. I slept last night. The front right window was almost all the way open, and it started raining really slowly at some point. So I just kind of listened to it for a while, and then I finally got up and closed. Oof. Oh no. So I finally got up and closed the window around 3:40, and then I was going back to sleep. And I got a phone call at 5:49, which is unfortunate because I turned off all my other alarms thinking, oh, I don't have kids, I don't have to wake up. So 5:49 I get a call, I look at the number, it's from work. So I answer the phone and they're like, hi, this is Letty from work, just letting you know you're on call, you gotta come in. And I was like, no, ma'am. And she's like, oh, I thought you were on the schedule. I was like, I'm not scheduled to work until Wednesday. I am not on call anymore, period. Because I've gone part-time. So I know I'm not the one. So after she was like, oh yeah, I thought you were on the schedule anyway, I was like, who do you think you've called? And she goes, oh, well, I called Connie. And I was like, no. This is Dina. So I was woken up very rudely. Twice. Now it's time to get up and go to Java Ranch. It's a library. Fairground on the other side of this chuck. We're heading to Java Ranch. There she is. Boom. Enchanted Rock. All right.
It's like a virus. It's like a virus.
I know it's not bluebonnet season, but Texas is still blooming. There are plenty of wildflowers. Red Top Jail.